Hello, so we're live back again. So last time when we talked about that, we actually were talking about the question number 17. I think the question number 17 was not solved because of my internet issues. I think it got disconnected. But no issues, let's continue or I'll do it again. So let's go to question number 17, which asks what's the value of y? And this looks quite simple. X squared minus y minus 4 is equal to y minus 2. This is the first condition. So as we do in the mods, first of all, we'll take the uh, first we'll take the condition when this is positive and this is negative. But yeah, before doing that, we have to realize that we have to either bring the value of x yes or no condition. So in any question when there are like two variables and we have to solve for a value when there is a what type of question, it's highly impossible to get a value with two variables, so we will definitely mark it not sufficient because x can assume so many values. Let's take the second condition where it is 3 minus y mod equal to 11. So this could be like when 3 minus y is positive, and in that case y will be equal to this will go that side, and this so it will be minus 8, right? Because 3 and both are same signs, and this is a higher, bigger number, and this becomes negative. So 3 here when 3 minus y is negative, and then it will become y minus 3 equal to 11, and y will be equal to 14. So there are two values of y we get, so this is also not sufficient. Now let's combine both of them. So basically, if we can see we have to choose between these two, we combine and we can get to one value. We know that this is sufficient. This guy is negative and the other one is positive. So if we know that from this equation that if y could be negative or positive, we can get the value of y. So basically, if we see here 3 is positive, and then mod is always positive, and let's take 2 to the other side where this 2 also is positive. So y is equal to positive into positive, which is always positive, and then plus positive, and it should be positive. So y will be positive. In that case, y is equal to 14. This is the answer. I think we can take C as the answer. Let's see if that is the correct answer or not. First one is insufficient in the equation. Since this equation contains two variables, we cannot determine the value of y. We can, however, note that the absolute value of expression x squared minus c must be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this can be 0 also. What happens when it is 0? This becomes again still positive. Okay, must be greater than or equal to 0, which in turn means that y minus 2 must be greater than or equal to 0. So if y minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, so right. Yeah, this is one more way. Just to not say that x can assume many values, but what it says is um, basically if even if like, even if we take the values of x, then which says that we must the x3 into x square minus 4 must be greater than or equal to 0, and yeah, that would make y minus 2 greater than 0 because the mod has to be greater than 0, and then you can solve that y is greater than 2. That's also a good argument. I think even my argument is not wrong. Okay. Next, they say is to solve the equation for y, you must consider both positive and negative values for the absolute value of expressions. That's what we did. So we got x equal to minus y is equal to minus 8 and y is equal to 15. Since there are two possibilities, this is insufficient. Okay. So 1 and 2 are sufficient. Statement 1 tells us that y is greater than or equal to 2. Statement 2 tells us that y is equal to minus 8 or 14. Of the two possible values, only 14 is greater than or equal to 2. Therefore, the two statements together tell us that y must be equal to 14. So they have taken a different approach where they uh, actually solved it that solved for the value of y is greater than or equal to 2. All the others solved it, but in a different way. We took a positive and negative approach. I thought this approach is a little more easier than the approach that they took. But you can take any approach, depends on your um, understanding. I again, this is my approach, and that's their approach. Basically, the answer is correct. That's what we want. Okay, let's just move to question number 18. Um, okay, so question number 18 says, can more than 30 balls in a radius R? There are 13 balls uh, and the radius is R. Be fitted without compressing into a rectangular box. Okay, so there is a rectangular box. Okay. The internal dimensions of the rectangular box are 2R, 2R, 3R, and 9R. Okay. So there is this box. I think we cannot do anything but to visualize it. So there is this box. The largest dimension is 9R. So I'll take this as 9R. And the other two dimensions are 3R and 2R. So let me take this as 2R and that is 3R. Okay. Now our ball has a radius R. So definitely we can fit two balls here. This will become 2R. And then, so this, oh, okay, radius R. So we can only fit one ball. I'm sorry. Because 2R will be diameter. So, and definitely we can fit one ball here. And since it's 3R, I don't think we can on this. If we take, I'm taking this particular area, like this particular rectangle here and drawing. So in this particular rectangle, the dimensions are this is 2R and this is 3R. So the one ball itself is R. This is 2. So this is 2R here, the whole diameter, and diameter here. So this is 2R, so you're left with 1R. Okay, so basically it shouldn't look like this. It should be something like this, right? Not to scale, but yeah, better than the previous one. Okay, so so we have only R left. We cannot fit any other ball here, that's for sure. So we can have how many such balls? This guy is 2R, and this is 9R, so at least we can have 4 balls here. Okay, so if we are just stacking them next to each other, we can have 4 balls here, and then we'll be having, this is only R left, so half a ball. So we don't want to compress them, so basically we can fit 4 balls, and we can fit them. Now let's see, um, that the question says, can we fit more than 13 without compressing in a rectangular box of this dimensions? So at least we can say yes or no, right? Either it will fit or it will not fit. Next thing is, I think we need to not solve it also. Yeah, because since we are given dimensions, we can. And the volume of the rectangular box is 54R cube. So 54R cube could be in different 54. So let's see the what are the factors of 54. So one we know is like we have like 6 into 9 is 54. So we get 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So either we can have a 6 cross 3 cross 3 box, or we can have a what else can be made out of this? We can even have 3 threes and 9 into 3 into 2. So you can have this. So in this 932 is this one, and 633. Let's see what happens with 633. So this is 3, this is 3. Let this be 6. So oops. In this case, this is 2R, and again, I cannot fit anything else. To this 54Q, or what else I can make. So if it is, let's make it something like 2R, right? And suppose I have this is 2R, and I have the length, and I have this also as 2R. Okay, so I make it 4. Okay, and then I make it into this. I have to make it 13 volts to fit. This is the best scenario I'm seeing. So 13 volts to fit. This will become 2 into 13, which is 26 at least. At least easily take 26R. So 26R, uh, sorry, yeah, 26R into 4. So this will definitely surpass 54, because this will be like 4 6 is 24, and right 4 2 is 8. So definitely it is more than that, because I 2R into 2R into 26, and this, since this is very high, as compared to 54, this cannot. Another thing could be something like this, right? I don't think we need to do all this, because I think this is also sufficient, and we should get answer D. But still, let's see what happens if we have this. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4. We have certain more number of balls. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5. Let me 6. So this becomes 12, and suppose we have one more here. So in this case, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So at least we would need 7 into 2R. That means 14R here. And suppose this guy is somewhere in between middle, and this is middle, so this becomes 3R, and the other dimension is 2R. So 14 into 3 into 2, right? This becomes this would be like 28 into 3. So 28 into 3 would be 8 threes are 24, plus 2 threes are 6. So it should be like 60 plus 24, it should become 84, and it will be still more than 44. So whichever is this, it is definitely getting one answer, which is no answer, and I think this should have D as an answer. Okay. Okay, say that we have confirmed, yes, okay, must be sufficient. We got that. The next one we didn't get, I think. We can get a volume which many ways adjusting Ln to N for right. So there will be multiple solutions. Oh, I don't agree with that. What could be a solution that ah does ask value? No, can more than 13 wall be fitted? It is a yes or no answer. Okay, I don't feel like this is correct. So we do what we do. We just Google search this. So I'll go back and bring a Google tab here and paste and search. Too much white. Okay. So can we run this is there in GMAT Club? Hmm. Yeah, 13 there. What is that? Yeah, somebody told that the answer should be D. The first statement tells us that the box volume is 54 cubed. The volume of the ball is 4 pi. Dividing gives A sufficient. Statement 2 gives the same. I think we got inside is 1 hence D not A. This is also not convincing. Statement 2 for sure says the volume, but we don't know the dimensions. Until and unless we don't know the dimensions, we cannot say statement 1 gives dimension. We cannot find the volume and hence the number of balls. But even if you do whatever dimension with that particular volume, it's not coming. What's the source? The answer is D, not A. Statement 1 tells us the dimension of whatever. Statement 1, I know that it is sufficient. But statement 2 is also sufficient. The volume of the 14th sphere of radius r is bigger than 44 r cubed, so there is no chance that they will fit in the box, no matter what the dimension. You don't need to know the volume of the formulas for sphere. Uh, yeah, of course. So we are comparing the volume in statement 2. Why didn't we do the same in statement 1? I guess statement 1 is supposed to be a trap because the statement 1 is sufficient just to serve as a trap the volume of the box. Since we still would not have an idea about the dimensions, it would be insufficient. But as you rightly pointed out, the statement by itself becomes sufficient because the value presented. Yeah, right. So it should be D. I think the solution is wrong. And right. I will go with D. Fine. Oh, I feel good of myself that I pointed out something that is actually wrong. Okay. Let me keep this in my notebook. Right. Give me a second. Questions. Okay, where is it? Yeah. Here. Just paste it. Shouldn't. Oops. Shouldn't it be D? Okay. Right. Okay, back to work. Oops. Here. Yeah. Let's go back to question number 19. Okay. Okay, where is my pointer? Mm-hmm. Oops. Right. So question number 9. Let's take some beer pen. Pink color is not good. Let's see. What color do you guys like? We have one blue. I don't want to waste your time, right? But I don't like pink color. It's not like bad color, but yeah. Let me see. Purple. We're gonna try purple. Purple is nice. Let's take a lighter shade. More colors. Okay, what was this? Right. Question number 19 for you. 1 kilogram of a certain coffee blend consists of X kilograms of type 1. Okay, so there is a coffee which has X type of type 1, X kilogram of type 1, Y kilogram of type 2. Fine, not a problem. The cost of the blend C. Okay, so C is equal to 6.5 times X plus 8.5 times Y. So it asks whether X is less than zero point 0.8. Okay, so in the first option they give, okay, C is basically, this is like the cost, just not to confuse with the amount. Okay, so Y is greater than 0.15. Um, okay, so since this might be anything like 0.15, suppose this is 10,000 or something, like could be anything, right? First of all, it is open-ended. Second, it is asking us um, the question, the cost of C, right? Cost of the blend. Uh, so can we determine C? We don't know X, and we know Y is open-ended, so definitely this is not sufficient. And the second condition that is given is C is greater than or equal to 7.30. So okay, again this is open-ended, but we don't know X and Y in this also, so definitely this is also not sufficient. It looks like not sufficient, but let me just recheck it. So what happens if it is 7.30? Okay, why they have given that particular value? How can that particular value come? 7.30 is the minimum value, and for having the minimum value, this guy should be solving into something. Actually, there should be at least one particular specific solution. How can 7.30 come? In that case, definitely these, if I can get two multiple solutions, then it's okay. So um, let this be one, and then I will take 8.5, and uh, this will become 6 point, so 7.3 minus 6.5 will become zero point 0.8, right? So 8.5, sorry, so I also get zero point 0.8 upon 8.5. This would be equal to y in that case, right? So this is one solution where I get some value of y. So in this case, is y is the cost is 7.30, and I get some value of y. Basically, with this y index, I get 7.30. Okay, and so is this the so, yeah. So is this the ratio always between, so it is like 1 is to like 1 is to zero point 0.8 by 8.5. If that is the ratio, I can solve this, right? No, no need. I can solve it. It will be bad. So in any case, right? At least I can do one thing good. I can make it kind of 8 upon 85. Remove the points. Okay, it would be like 8 by 85. If that is the ratio, 1 is to 8 by 85, then that would be actually equivalent to 1 upon 1 is equal to 8 by 85, which will be 85 is to 8. If that is the ratio, then we can actually get the value of mm, C. Alright, let me, but that's a ratio. It's like, cannot get it. Again, I will say not sufficient. Now they say that y is greater than 0.15. So greater than 0.15, that means it is 15 upon 100, and so greater than this. Again, this is also not um, extended, but okay. So if this is this, then if this is y, let me take this, then x would be um, 85 by 8 into 15 by 100. So this is again, I think GMAT, you don't need to have these many um, problems to solve here, because again, this again we have to multiply it with 65 by 10 and plus 85 by 10 into um, 15 by 100. So this is actually the value of C. So this is the value of C for 1. It might be 16 by 100 also. Based on that, this will change. And then it can be 17 by 100 because it will again changed. And since this is increasing, this is ever increasing, this will also ever increase. Nothing is getting decreased because the ratio is fixed. So I think C is also not the answer, and D cannot be the answer. Definitely E. I think it should be C. It's like the question looks like a trap, but okay, because it is asking is x 0.8. That is what I have not seen. Shit. Should I resolve it or what? Okay, you people might have seen this and you might be thinking that I'm such a moron, but it's okay. I didn't see it. Um, x is less than zero point 0.8, so this is possible, right? In this x is 1, which is not uh, less than zero point 0.8. So definitely this was also not, this is not sufficient now also. Uh, just remove this extra stuff. Right. Okay. You go, bro. Okay. Fine. So this says that okay, with one we got this as 0.8 equal to 8.5 into y, which makes it 0.8 by 8.5 equal to y. So we get a 7.3, which actually makes x is this is the least value, which actually makes x greater than zero point 0.8. Okay, so we get one no answer. Let's check for yes answer. What happens if we put it as zero point 0.8? If it is zero point 0.8 and this is 6.5, right? Okay, so we have already got that x by y is equal to 8.5 by zero point 0.8. So if x is zero point 0.8, right, then we can get a value of y. Basically, we can solve for y. We get zero point 0.8 into zero point 0.8 by 8.5. That becomes 0.64 by 8.5. We get some value of y basically. We don't have any uh, restriction, and we get a yes answer. Now we have one yes answer and one no answer. We get this not sufficient. Now we have one restriction on y, which says that it is greater than 0.15. So we get y is equal to by 64 0.64 that means 64 by 850 basically. So this is definitely way lesser. It's 0.15, right? So to make it 150 by 100, and so yeah, this is way lesser. So let me make it 150 by 100. So when is y is equal to 150 by 100, and the ratio is 8.5 by zero point 0.8 equal to 100 by 150 into x. So x would be equal to 150 into 85 divided by 100 by 8.5 into 0.8 is actually 8.5. Okay, so fine. I remove this thing. I remove 8.5 and point, right? Yeah. So I can remove this uh, decimal and it becomes 85 by 8. So just remove this and I take this 2 times and this is 3 times. So it's divided by 16, which becomes 85 into 3 divided by 16. So this will be around, we will get some value of x that has to be less than zero point 0.8 or greater than 0.8. So definitely this will be greater than 0.8, right? So if this is the condition, we'll get that it is greater than 0.8. We'll get a yes answer, and we can say it is C, right? Let's say 1 kilogram of certain brand is combined. C is equal to this. We get x is equal to x minus C is combined C is less than C. So x minus x is less than 8.5 minus C by 2. X is less than 12.1.2 by 2. X is 11.6. Shit, answer is B. This is some questions I'm not at all good at. I like this one. Okay, so what they did, I'll do the same at least. First of all, screw. Blue purple is not my good color, right? Okay, it's not that. 1 kilogram of serving of events, you know that. They say that x plus y is equal to 1. How do they say that? I don't know. They say this combined C. What is combined C? Oh, dollar blend C dollar program. This is the cost, right? Has it been combined already? No, right? C is equal to this. Now they say that. Okay, from that they say that x is equal to 8.5 minus C by 2 and y is equal to C minus C, which is okay. They say that C is greater than y. The first condition they are not at all taken because that was straightforward, not sufficient. Then they say that C is greater than or equal to 73. So what? So okay. So in that case, this is 8.5 minus greater than or equal to 7.3 divided by 2. So that will, okay, so right, that's what they're doing. And then they say that, uh, yeah, so and this is also the greater than equal to. This sign changes on this sign, so this is greater than equal to should be less than equal to, right? Yeah, it is less than equal to. Right, so this will be 1.2 by 2, which is equal to 0.6. 6 can be 0.6. Now, if this is 7.3, if I make it 100, and so it would be 8.5 minus, basically let me make it 8.5 only, which will exponentially 0. Again, it is lesser, but C is either greater than or equal to. It is always greater than this. So this is the minimum value, and if we increase this, it will always become lesser. Since this is the minimum value, uh, and it is in minus, so this will make it as the maximum value of x. Okay, so x is always this will be this was not that tough. We just need to visualize it in this form. So they made it like x is equal to 8.5 minus c by 2. That's the magic there. Because we need to solve this. So what they did is, first of all, I think they took uh, what they took. How did they come up with this? This is like for them 2x is equal to 8.5 minus c. So 2x minus 8.5 is equal to 2 minus c, or c is equal to 8.5 minus 2x. This is the equation they got it from somewhere. So 8.5 is 1. Okay, they got it from the fact that x plus y is equal to 1, I guess. If x plus y is equal to 1, then so how do we get this? We can get this. Now if we add that x plus y, so x plus y is equal to 1, right? So what they did is 8.5 minus c by 2 plus c minus 6.5 by 2 equal to 1. And this will be equal to 2. C will cancel each other, so it will become 8.5 minus 6.5, which is equal to 2, right? So basically, you can put x is equal to 1 minus y and solve that equation, get x, sorry, get y, and then so c is equal to 6.5. Then if I want x, I'll put 1 minus x here, and plus, sorry, I'll not put x here, I'll put 1 minus x here, 8.5 into 1 minus x here. So it will become c 6.5x plus 8.5 minus 8.5x. So this will become minus 2x plus 8.5 equal to c. And just here c minus 8.5 equal to x by minus 2. And we can say that where is the minus? Okay, fine. Basically, we get that equation 8.5 minus c by 2. Yeah, so this is what they got. The solve for x. So x plus y is equal to 1 is the one you have to somehow get it. So since it is one coffee blend, I think they take it as one entity or something, and they make it as one. If you don't know this, I think it is not possible. But I still want to see some other solution for it, just to say, see what is the other approach. Let's copy this. Oops. Wait, why the hell didn't copy? Right click. Yeah. Then go back to our GMAT stuff. Patient search. Again, I think, okay, GMAT club. Okay, so this guy, GMAT timer, what's this? Oh, one program, this is fine. Okay, so one kilogram is 7 kilogram, 1 kilogram. Oh, 1 kilogram is written there. 1 kilogram is, that means x kilogram plus y kilogram. 1 kilogram contains x and y. That's the catch. So that's where they took it as 1. The x plus y is equal to 1. Fine, easy. I missed the 1%. Yeah, no. Okay, let's take question number 20 here. Too much of negligence. Marta bought several pencils. If each pencil was 23 cents or 21 cents, how many 23 cent pencils did Marta buy? Okay, so there are two types of pencils, 23 or 21. Um, Marta bought total of 6 pencils. The first one is says that 6 pencils. How many pencils she could have bought? So she could have bought, if either of the pencils here, how many pencils? 23 cents. Okay, so it means the, okay. So 23 tab, she could have bought all the 6 as 23, right? Or she could have bought all the 3 as 21. There's no limit. Just there are 6 pencils. I think this is not sufficient. Let's see the second one. The total value of the pencils in Marta bar is 130 cents. So 130 cents, one's 20 cent, and so 130 is equal to 23x plus 21y. So x is the number of energy center, and this is, so basically we have to see how can we achieve this. We have to get 0 at last, one thing for sure. So for getting 0, one thing can be done is, we can multiply this by 3. So 23 into 3 plus we multiply it by 1. 3 3s are 9, 3 to the 6, 69, and we have to get how much now? So 130, that means we minus 70, which becomes 60, and this becomes 61. So getting 61 from 21 is not possible. We get 63. So that's not the case. What can be another solution is to get, so this guy will either go to 3, 6, or 9, and this guy can get to any value basically, because it's 21. It can become 1, it can become 42, it can become 3, so 63, and it can even become 84, and I think even it can become 105, right? Possibly. And another, yeah, you can even make it like 126 and 147. So 147, so this can become 23 or 20. This is how much? Yeah, so we're multiplying it by here, multiplying by 2, right? So yeah, no, 43, no, it is 23, sorry. Sorry, my mistake. Right, sorry, which was it? Right, okay. So we're multiplying this, we got 46. We are multiplying this, again we got 69. And I think we don't need a bigger number. We can still actually can go to 12 also, and we can definitely, you know, add to the 92 in that case. Okay, so 92 and then we become 105, I guess, right? No, sorry, this is 20. 150, 115, and then again we add here 138 also, and, and then 161 also. Okay, so this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. So these are not possible. Now this is also gone because there is 24 difference, and 115 will require 15, which is not, so this is also gone. Now 92 and 92 will require how many? 8 at the, so 8 is just not possible. 105 will require 5 to become 30. That is not possible. 69 will require a 1. It is possible, but not adding up to 130. 84 will require a 6. So definitely this is the solution. This adds up to 130. Nothing else. This will not fit. 63 plus anything will require a 7, which is not present, will require 8, which is not present. So only 23 also will require. Means 130 is only one combination, so this will give you a yes answer and should be B. This is somewhat tricky. Okay. Usually we need two equations to solve the variables. For example, in the question 1 from x plus y is equal to 6, from 2 21 to 130. Actually, the variables in such equations should be integers. Thus, hopefully, we can solve them with only one equation. Okay, so 21x so y equal to 130. We try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We find that in x equal to 4 and x equal to 2 will fulfill the requirements. The answer is B. Okay, that's how they did it. They did it a little. Okay, they just put random values. We did the same, but yeah, some logic with it. This, yeah, it usually won't take this much time. Maybe these values, which are like very big values, we don't need to consider them. So we only have to like take 4 values of these, 5 values of this, and yeah. Okay, fine. So easy. Let's take the next question, which is question number 21. Okay, we are approaching to the last questions, at least. Is the measure of one of the interior angles of a quadrilateral ABCD? So there is a quadrilateral ABCD. Some of the interior angles of a quadrilateral ABCD equal to 60 degrees. So that's not some one of the measure of the interior angle. So suppose this is angle, interior angle is this equal to 60 degree. So 60 degrees, yes or no answer. two interior angles of angular ABCDs are right triangles. So two of them are right triangles. Suppose these two are right triangles. Then what happens? This becomes 180 degree, and in a quadrilateral it's totally 360 degree. So it's possible that this is like 90 degree, 90 degree, but this is 45 degree. So that's okay. So how much is this? Yeah, this is 180 degrees, both of them, and 45 degrees. So we have to have something that compensates it. So basically this also has to be 45 degrees, but this doesn't look like 45 degrees. This has to be 135 degrees. Sorry, this is an obtuse angle. Yeah, fine. 135 degree, 45 degree, 180 degree. So this is totally 180, but this is, yeah, what is equal to 90 degree. We get a no answer here, and we for yes answer definitely this could be like 60 degree, and yeah, this could be 120 degree. Sorry, this has to be 120 degree. This looks more obtuse. This could be 60 degree. Fine, that's possible. Yes and answer and no answer. Next thing, the degree measure of an angle ABC. Okay, so there is this. So they say that ABC is twice as the degree measure of BCD. Okay, so let's take this as ABC. They say that this is twice of BCD. This is X. Okay, fine. Does that one of the interior angles is 60 degree? Does it say that? So if it is 2x plus x, that means becomes 3x plus maybe y, x plus y equal to 360 degrees. So I can have maybe like x, if x is equal to 6, the two angles have to be, so the opposite angles could be opposite angles or it could not be opposite angles also. So this could be like a 30 degree and a 60 degree. So not a problem. So if I take this as 30 degree, this becomes 90 plus mm, yeah, x plus y equal to 360. This becomes 270. Z plus y can be equal to 270. This one cannot be 180, right? So this has to be more than 90 degree. So it could be like 120 degree and 150 degrees, right? Possible. So this can be one solution where none of the angles are 60 degree, and if we want like at least one of them is 60 degree, so we suppose y is equal to 60 degrees, so we get 300. Uh, then is 3x plus z equal to 300, and suppose z is whatever, we have to make it 300. So to make this, uh, suppose z is 30 degree, and this becomes 270 degree. That means if each of the angle is how much? Yeah, 90 degree. But this is not possible, right? Is it possible? No. Oh, okay, we took 30 degree here, then it is a problem because already we have taken the 60 degree. 2x is 60 degree. Okay, let's instead of that we would have taken 45 degree. So so 45 plus 45 becomes, and this becomes 135. So 135 plus x plus c is equal to 360 degree, and right? So 260 becomes to 30 minus by 225 degrees, and to get 225 we can have different solutions. Either this could be like um, a 25, no, a 35, 45, that will make this 180, like maybe 55 plus 170, that will make it. So in this case it is not, so you get yes and no answer for that. So definitely this is also not sufficient. Now we want both combined. It says that two of the interior angles are 90 degrees. So if two of them are 90 degrees, so in that case, suppose this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree, and in that's first case where one of them is x. And this, so in that case it becomes 3x plus 180 degree is equal to 360 degree, and this becomes equal to 180 degree. X will be equal to 60 degrees. That means this will be 60, this will be 120, this will be 90 and 90. So in that case, one of the angles 60, yes answer. Let's try to get no answer. In that case, what we will do is x is equal to 90 in that case, and so the triangle will be, this will be like 90, this is, which is equal to x. Other has to be 180 degree, cannot be 180 degree because 180 degree is a straight line, so that is also not possible. So in this case we will get only yes answer, and this is sufficient, so we get C answer. Let's see, let's see. Okay, E answer 180 degree, y is equal to 180 degree. How? Okay, 2x could be 90 degree, right? Yeah, 2x could be 90 degree. That condition I didn't take. So I took x as 90, but even 2x could be 90, right? So I understand what would be my mistake. So if this is 2x and this is 90, so it could be like, and then this guy has to be 45, and this has to be 135. So then we get, yeah, so we get a no answer here. Yeah, that's it. I think that might be, so we get the answer. Okay, the figure fulfills the entire requirement with no angle at 60 degree. Some of the four angles is equal to 9 minus 2 into 180 degrees equals 60 degree. And from one, the sum of the remaining angles. Okay, so what they did here is sum of four angles is 360 degree. We know that a quadrilateral has 360 degrees, but just to, this is general equations. If you have like um, a hexagon, then it will become 6 minus 2 into 180, that will become I think 720 degrees or something. So basically now it is 4, uh, yeah, okay, so 540 it will not be for hexagon, but that's okay. um, right, so some of the remaining angles are 360 degree minus 2 into 90. Yes, so that is equal to 180. That's what we did. And either from 2, either x 2x plus x is equal to 180 degree, x is equal to 60 degree, or 92 is equal to 5 degree. Okay, and y is equal to 180 degree. So what they do is, first of all they say that x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree, so x is equal to 60 degree, that is yes condition. But x is equal to 90 by 2 equal to 45, and y is equal to 182 equal to 135. Okay, okay. What did they do here? I understood my solution. I didn't understand. They say that either x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree, or x is equal to 90 by 2. Okay. Um, and y is equal to 180 degree minus 45 equal to 135 degree. Okay. So what is happening in the first case? x plus 2x equal to 180 degree. That is okay because they are on the same side. So x plus 2x equal to 180 degrees, x equal to 60 degrees, one solution where you get 60 degrees, that is yes answer. Or 90 by 2 is equal to 45. 90 by 2 is equal to 45, yes. And y is equal to 180 minus y, 90 by degree measure twice the angle. Okay. Since it's twice they divided by 2. Okay, is equal to 45 and y is equal to. Okay, so this is not sufficient, but they didn't combine and check basically. That's where what I was searching. How did they getting? Okay, so basically combination is also not helping. We check that. Let's see the next question, or should we take a break? Okay, let's. We have not done much in this session and we've done a lot of wrongs. So let me take a break. I'll come back in 5 minutes and we'll start another live.